Hey there, I'm Veronica. Thank you so much for joining my podcast today. So, in this podcast, I'm going to answer 3 questions submitted by listeners. If you would like your question answered in a future podcast, it's so easy. Just download the Anchor app, find me at VeronicaIsles, and send me a voice note, and I'll add it to the queue. So today we're going to have 3 random questions. They could be pretty much anything. I'm going to give advice based on the law of attraction and conscious manifesting, and I hope your question gets answered today. If you would like to learn more about me or work with me one-on-one, VeronicaIsles.com, and you can find self-study courses at VeronicaIsles.teachable.com. Okay, so let's get to question number 1.
Hello, Veronica. I've known my specific person for about almost 4 years now. I live in the US and she actually lives in Peru. Over the last year, I would say, had a lot of good breakthroughs with her, and to the point where I've actually manifest her being here in the US now for school. She's been here for almost 3 months, and things were going really great. We spent my birthday together, but lately she's been very hot cold. She's been very distant, and even I asked her out and she said she wasn't ready for a relationship. So I've tried a lot of your tips over the time, and visualization has really helped. I was wondering if you have any other ideas on what could help me gain her back and have her be my girlfriend.
Okay, so I am happy to help you attract this specific person to be your girlfriend. Ultimately, whatever you want in this relationship, whatever you can imagine, it can be yours. Now, first, let's look at the good things. The good things the good things are you have a 4-year history with her. Maybe it wasn't romantic, but you have established a connection with her for that length of time. So that is definitely something to be happy about. The fact that she has joined you in the United States for school, that's definitely something to be happy about as well. And the fact you also spent your birthday together. Again, another win. So I think that we should add up all of the things that are working. Now, I know that when you have 10 things that are working and 1 thing that isn't working, you tend to harp on the 1 thing that isn't working, and that is the fact that she has been hot and cold and distant lately. I know that this is frustrating, but you don't want to base your feelings of abundance on what she is currently doing now. Instead, you want to base your inner feelings, your emotions, on what you ideally want. You want to align emotionally with that preferred state, which is she is your girlfriend, she loves you, she contacts you all the time, she wants to be in the US permanently, like she is all over you. So if you had this, you would feel so relieved. You would feel so at peace. You wouldn't feel like you had to do anything at all. Like it wouldn't matter if she was being briefly hot and cold because you would know that the day would exist when she would be all hot all the time. Now, I'm sorry that she said that she wasn't ready for a relationship. Whenever someone rejects you, you do need to just give them their space. Allow them to come to you. Allow them to be the one to ask you out next. You can't continually keep asking her out and expecting a different response or expecting her to change her mind based on that. You do need to give her a chance to feel mutually what you already feel for her. So I think it's great you've been visualizing. That's wonderful. I would also suggest to be very mindful about the way that you see her and about the way that you see this current situation. So whenever she pops into your mind, and she's going to pop into your mind a lot, don't force her to come into your mind. But if she does, you're going to say, well, one day she will want to be with me as much as I want to be with her. Maybe she is distracted in schooling right now. Maybe she has other things she wants to accomplish first. But we are going to end up together. And in the meantime, I'm just going to appreciate her mere presence, appreciate any time we spend together, just appreciate it with no strings attached, just allowing things to happen in their own time. If you can take this easygoing approach where you just don't need anything right now, I guarantee you it will speed up and it will blow your mind. But definitely take note of all of the things you have manifested so far. Don't disregard those things. Feel encouraged by them and keep pushing forward. Okay, so let's get to question number 2.
Hi Veronica, I'm from Malaysia and I don't have any question for you. I just want to say thank you to you instead because I've been following your channel for quite some time and I have been manifesting a lot of things. I manifested money, free vacations, and also the love of my life. So yeah, I remember when I first started following your channel, I didn't understand what you were talking about because it didn't make sense to me at first. Like letting go, the specific person, all of that. But now that I am the state, I'm so thankful that because I just feel like everything that you said makes sense, really makes sense. And I achieve whatever I want. I've been getting and receiving whatever I want. And can't wait to receive more in the future. So, yeah, thank you so much, Veronica.
Wow, well, I wasn't expecting that. That was somewhat of a success story. I mean, how amazing is that? First of all, I want to say thank you so much for sharing your testimonial on this podcast. And I love that you have evolved to the state where things make sense and that you know how to manifest. I would encourage anyone else that just listened to this caller that you can be just like her. There's no difference between you and her. The difference is she embraced it. She decided to take charge of her destiny and she started focusing properly. And I mean, I think I want to say thank you so much for sharing this. And I hope to visit Malaysia one day. Maybe one day we'll meet. And I mean, the energy in your voice is amazing. And I would encourage anyone else who's listening to this to take on that kind of attitude, that kind of embrace of life. Even before anything starts manifesting, you want that upbeat, that, energetic attitude of life, of living life, of going out and get it, like getting it. Like maybe you don't have it yet, but you're going to go out and get it and it's going to come. And congratulations to this person. Thank you so much for letting me know that, wow, you manifested money, free vacations, the love of your life. I mean, how wonderful is that? I mean, I think that anyone who's listening to this right now definitely would love to manifest the same thing. And I think that there always has to be a start to the journey. Everyone has to start somewhere. So maybe you just learned about the law of attraction. That's okay. Maybe you've known about it for a while, but you've never got it to quite work for you. That's okay. There is a moment of breakthrough where you just decide that you're going to be committed to this path, and that's when things start falling in place and coming through. I think that all of this is wonderful. It's made me super happy. I did not know before I listened to this that this was going to be a testimonial. So thank you so much. And I'm wishing you all the best and can't wait to see you one day in Malaysia. Have a good one. Okay. So let's get to question number 3.
Hi Veronica, me and my guy, we are not in contact, though we work in the same team and we sit exactly opposite to each other at office. He is a very hyperactive guy. He gels with everybody. He talks to everybody. He's very outspoken. I am not exactly the same, and often listened to your videos saying you have to match the frequency. I cannot change my personality, and I find this very suffocating when we are physically very close but mentally very very far away, miles apart. And this is very much suffocating, and it is killing me when he is not talking to me.
Okay, so I want to start by saying I'm sorry that you're not currently in contact. I do, though, think that there are a lot of things to be grateful for and a lot of advantages that you actually have that you may not be seeing as advantages. Okay, so where to start? Because there were a few things I definitely want to address. Number one, you do not need to match his personality to be a vibrational match to him. I think that that is something that is often misunderstood. In my opinion, and in my experience, and in the advice that I give to clients, is that being a vibrational match means being in the state of abundance. It means being in the state of receiving, seeing yourself as capable of actually receiving something. That is my interpretation of a vibrational match. So what that means is it doesn't mean you have to match his personality. You have to match his level of being outspoken. You have to match this frequency of who he is. That is him. That is his personality. You can be the complete opposite of him and manifest him all the same. What you need to do is you need to see yourself as capable of being his girlfriend, of being the prize, of being someone that he would want to fight for, to love, to be in love with. So you need to start seeing yourself as special. Maybe he wants someone who is soft-spoken, who is the opposite of him. I mean, they often say opposites attract. I mean, I think anyone can attract opposites or people who are similar. It depends on who you want, and you want him, and you should be able to have him. Now, I think that you need to stop finding it suffocating when you are physically close to him, but you feel so mentally apart. Instead, feel grateful that you are physically close. I mean, lots of people are not physically close to their specific person. Whenever I was manifesting a specific person, I was not physically close to them at all. And I would take this as an advantage and not a detriment. The fact you get to be near him, that gives you the perfect opportunity to let your inner confidence shine, to let your beautiful aura be in his presence. I mean, that is wonderful. That is amazing. That is something to be really glad for. Do not imagine him as being mentally far apart, even if he's not talking to you. Like, you have no idea what is going on in his mind. You really don't. All you know is what is going on in your mind. So why not? When you're close to him, you sit so close together, why not be confident, be amazing, smile from within, and imagine that a part of him inside is commenting on how wonderful you look, how attractive you are, how alluring you are, and how much he wants to be with you, and that he will soon act upon that. I would not assume that his mental state is completely different than yours just because you're not currently communicating. If you keep assuming that he is miles apart from you, then you are going to keep perpetuating the foundation of having him literally be miles apart from you. So you need to start feeling like he is, like, it's a bee to honey, like magnetized. He is just so drawn to you, so drawn to your shy nature, to your soft-spoken, if you're introverted, that he just finds that mysterious and alluring and wonderful, and he can't wait to talk to you. And I bet you anything, if you commit to that without any expectations, you just smile, do your work, focus on other things. I bet you anything, before you know it, you're going to be in contact, and he is going to want to be in the most amazing relationship with you ever. Okay. I hope this helped. Thank you so much to everyone for asking these questions and for the success story. I had no idea that was going to appear in this episode. Do look forward to more episodes. I do replay them on YouTube, but they are played first at anchor.fm/VeronicaIsles, also on the Anchor app. Have a wonderful day. Learn more about me at VeronicaIsles.com. Get my self-study courses, VeronicaIsles.teachable.com. And I do have an Affirmations app for iPhone, and the download link is in the description box below. Have an amazing day.